Hey, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of the podcast. I'm Mr. Fox, and I'll be joined by my two co hosts, Un and Anger. How is it going, guys?
Oh, how's it going, Mr. Paul? How's it going, Anger? And hello, people.
Up. I'm Anger.
Right. Okay. Would you like to know the topic of the day? Or the topics, sorry, of the day? There's more than one.
There's always more than one.
More than one? What?
Yes.
For
Well,
real?
you already
Yo,
know the
this is about to be
topics.
hype? It's about
You
to be
already
hype
know the topics, but
Anger just gave him a break. He just woke up. He literally just got out of bed and said podcast.
that is very true. You
No,
already know the
serious.
top. You already know the topics, but our listener and viewers don't. So I'm going to introduce them. So today we are going to talk about the new Dragon Ball FighterZ update. It's been a massive update actually, and it changes the game significantly. So that's interesting.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that. The next one will be guest characters in fighting games. So
Yes.
it's been a trend lately to have various characters in fighting games franchise coming from over
Other
uh,
franchise?
over franchise and games. So we'll talk about that a little bit. And the next one will be movie adaptation from video game and vice versa. It's been a couple the last couple of years. Not all
Oh,
good,
it's been
not all bad, I guess. So we can talk about that a little bit too. And last topics will be what are you currently playing at the moment? Are we all good on that?
yes.
You
Sir.
better
All
be.
right.
You better be.
You better be. Or else.
Or else. All right. Let's start with the Dragon Ball FighterZ update. So this is a major update for the game because it introduced new mechanics and
Yes.
there's a lot of balance
Issue.
issue. Well, it's not a balance issue, but there's been a lot of
Buffs.
Rebalancing.
rebalancing. Yes, that's
There you go.
probably the right word here. Rebalancing. A lot of characters have been buffed. Actually, I think most of the character in the cast have been buffed, apart from a few exceptions where some moves have been nerfed. But overall, I think all characters have been buffed in the game, which is quite good because you hate to see a major nerfing in fighting games, and I
Oh
think
yes. Oh yes.
they embrace, you know, we are going to buff everybody because that's the last season of the game, and we don't care anymore, I guess. But the thing is, they did it well. Of course, there are a couple of bugs here and there, and we'll talk about that. So I think I'm going to talk more to Anger on this one, and Un, if you can add a couple of things to it. What do you think?
I'm just looking at the patch list. It's huge. I don't think I can go through all this, but it's
Yeah,
huge.
it's super huge. Yo, to everyone that is listening, if you're into Marvel, well, Dragon Ball has become Marvel, baby. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
I'll be the judge of that.
that's
As a Marvel
pretty
guy, I'll
much
be the.
it. That's pretty much it, actually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the game become Marvel, but now it's closer than ever to Marvel.
Yep.
Be- because of the assist switch in between moves now. It
Yep.
really feels like Marvel. So you can carry on a combo by coding an assist, basically now.
You can
Oh,
like
so it has the what is it? The
a
Marvel
change
Infinite
in.
mechanic. The
Yes.
tagging.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
Okay.
tagging
tagging,
Okay.
exactly.
exactly.
The tagging exactly.
The game has that now, so it's great because it changes the pacing of the game a little bit. It changes how you continue your combo, and I think it's very well put together. I mean, you obviously because it's new in the
Mm.
game and it's kind of a different way of playing it now. You need to get used to it, but it's not very difficult. It's after a super move, you can tag in your
Yep.
character basically, and you can follow up on a combo. So
Oh, I can see some nutty things happening now. Yeah, you got me
Yeah.
intrigued.
Yeah. Do you remember how I said when you said balance and the issue? Do you know why I said issue?
go
Because
on.
with this new tag in, if you do a move and then cancel the arrow to tag in, and then do a level 3, the character can become invincible.
Oh,
And if
okay.
you come in that state and then do a move, specifically with, I mean, probably with others too, but specifically with the cell, if you do the rolling move, it just
Yes.
continues infinity, and
Yeah.
and
Like I
your
said,
characters get killed by like within 10 seconds. So
yeah, like I said, there are a couple of bugs that came with the update, unfortunately, and some have game-breaking bugs, unfortunately.
yeah, it's fun.
So I'm
It
I'm
looks
gue-
like fun.
I'm guessing they're going to fix that eventually.
Yeah, you definitely got my attention. Game breaking bugs? Oh, we're gonna check this shit out.
Yeah, it
Looks
actually
fun as
breaks
fuck.
the game. But yeah, they will have to fix that because it's way too much. But it's part of it's part of the fun of this update, I think.
Yeah, it seems like super fun.
It's one of the most significant update that the game had since the beginning of season 3, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the more the time has gone, the more he's become like Marvel, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because first it was just one assist,
Mm-hmm.
and then in season 3 they updated to like 3 assists, just like Marvel. I don't know much about Marvel, so I say some stuff. And then now in season 4, or well,
Well, it's
Dragon
not
Fighter
season
Season
4.
2.
It's
I mean,
season 3.5.
blah, blah,
We can
who
call it.
cares? It's season 4. It's season 4. It's a whole new game.
Yeah.
So, and now they introduced the tag mechanic.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
That
just
sounds very
become more
interesting.
Marvel and Marvel. The more the time has gone.
yeah,
And
I don't know.
it
I
actually,
still have to get my hands on it, but we will see. Because that tech
it's actually
mechanic technically is not a Marvel thing, but it is a new Marvel thing.
you definitely have to try Un, because it's very good. And as you like Marvel, I think you're going to find a lot of things similar to it to some extent. So yeah.
they fixed
Yeah,
that
well, you do
you
got me
can do.
intrigued for sure. Crazy Caddick stuff, you still got me intrigued.
Yes. I know that with every move now you can do float, which can lead up to more of a schmix to schmix the opponent,
Mm.
which is a good thing, and something Goku Black really needed, since he didn't have any schmix at all. It was fairly easy to just read him and just block against him forever. I know my friend. If we were playing on ranked, and he had to take up his phone because someone was calling him. I said, I can take over for you. And he says, nah, I'm just gonna block. And he was a Goku Black opponent, and he blocked all the way. Do you know how he got hit?
I
By
get it.
wanting to mash again once he was done with the phone call.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, there are way too many updates and rebalance to that happen, and we won't be able to do that on the podcast because it will take forever. So we're not going to bother about every character update and stuff like that. It will take
It's one of
way
the
too much. But one of the major characters that is back to life, basically, it's Super Saiyan Goku.
Oh yes,
Super
the
Saiyan Goku is
meme
back.
is gone. The meme is gone. He hasn't broken his legs. They actually fixed him up.
The fix is 2M, so the 2M is functioning again. It has more range now. And some of his combo routes have been changed for the best. And you can have 2 level 3 now that you can.
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's a little yeah.
Yeah, you
It's a
have the
difference.
Super Saiyan level 3 and the Super Saiyan 3 level 3.
Super Saiyan level 3 and the Super Saiyan 3 level 3, yeah.
Yes, so basically the Super Saiyan level 3 keeps
It's in front.
keeps the opponent in the corner. When before, when you were using the level 3 as Super Saiyan 3, you used to lose the corner doing it. So now you can select if you want to keep your opponent in the corner, less damage, but you keep your opponent in the corner, or you go full Super Saiyan 3 and you maximize your damage. So it's quite good that they change that you can pick up. Okay, I want more damage, but I lose the corner, or I keep my opponent in the corner, but I deal less damage.
Yeah, I
And
know they have done it with not only Super Saiyan Goku, but they have done it to Bardock too, and I think it has in other characters too, which is a great thing.
Trunks as level 2 now.
Yes. Oh my God, I fucking
Yeah.
love
So,
it.
like I said, there's way too many updates in this patch for us to talk about.
Yeah.
I
Let's want to talk about the general stuff, like
Yeah,
like for everyone. Like float mechanic is for everyone.
Yes.
The tagging is for everyone.
Guard cancel mid-air as well.
Yes, and the new guard cancel that costs 2 bars, but it's a vanish practically. You can do,
Yes.
which is not punishable as just ordinary guard cancel,
Hmm.
which is actually makes it more threatening, I guess. I think it plus like in ordinary vanish, which makes so you can actually take your turn back if you feel like, oh, this is so much pressure, I don't know what to do. If you have 2 bars, just go with the new vanish and you can put some pressure yourself now.
Hmm. So a lot more tools that players can use now to avoid things and to attack. It's became very interesting. I mean, the game was already had a lot of mechanics in places, but now it's they double down on all this, and it makes the game even more interesting because it gives you more options. And I think this is going to be good for people who are looking for more options in fighting games.
Yeah, it
Did they
has
fix
really.
the online?
No.
God damn.
You had to ruin the move moment.
You had
Hey, I'm sorry, but my biggest issue why I left the game to begin with was because of online, and my internet sucks. You guys know my internet sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, I know
I
it.
can't have any good internet matches if my internet match is the one that's bad. So
True.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm afraid the online, well, Axis, they mentioned they won. I don't think they will be do anything with the online because the netcode is baked into the game engine, I think, and they cannot change that. That's what they said.
they say it was gonna be
yeah,
very hard.
I'm gonna
They
call
like the
bullshit on that,
physical.
considering how the game's mechanics been changed drastically over the years.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know how netcode works regarding to the engine they're using. I mean, they're using Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
It's a shame that apparently they cannot change it. What I was thinking is they could at least polish the delay netcode that they have in place. They could tweak it. They could make it better. If you can have a new netcode, at least try to make the one you have in place already. Try to make it better.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The reason why I played a lot of Marvel 3, even though I love the game and love the gameplay and mechanics of it. The reason why I had a love-hate relationship was because the online was so garbled.
Mm.
And I remember I bought it again on PS4, and I got reminded again why I hate the game online. It never didn't get a face or nothing. So it's like this game also had the same issue where I jumped into it, I played it, I liked it. The menu was hella confusing. That's the only thing I remember. And then getting a ranked match took me forever. And once I figured that out, I got like 10 matches in with a couple of dudes, and it was like I got getting that game, the hang of the game. But then like every once in a while, it's like it was just spiking my internet. My internet's just not great, so it was not all that fun. Like I could even if I know what he was doing, I couldn't react to it. Like, okay, he's gonna block. Okay, I blocked this way. Or he's gonna go behind me. I'm gonna like, okay, I'm gonna time the block. And wait, I got hit. Like I was blocking. Like what the fuck? Like he can't do that on me, but online you can't get away with everything. So
Yeah. I mean, it's what is it with us? Dragon Ball FighterZ, if you do 6M, like it's so you can get it hit so easily by it, even though it's like 24 frames attack, which is really slow, and you can actually react to it since normal humans can react up to 16 frames. That's where they can react. and it's a 24 move frames attack, and everyone gets hit by it online since as you said, it's so easy to just get hit by everything in online, especially if the netcode is trash.
Yeah. 6M is a very good tool if you want to play online because it's very difficult to react to it. I think the best way of reacting is just to reflect it. If you have the time, of course, do it or block it. But again, it's a very difficult move to block online. But I think it will be useless for us to talk about the online on Dragon Ball FighterZ because we know it's not great. I mean, we can still play games. Don't get me wrong. When we play with anger, we play okay. We don't suffer much of big latency. Sometimes we have a spike on frame delay, but that's about it, really.
It's just the hardest to play with people from other
That's right. Other region to play with
yes.
people from other region. If this is where it starts to get very tricky. But it's not impossible depending on the region where they are. But it's not optimal, unfortunately. So yeah, that's Dragon Ball FighterZ netcode. It's not the worst, to be honest. I mean, I've been playing yesterday Samurai Shodown, and trust me, it's it's not great, especially for a game where you need your movement to be precise.
Careful.
Yeah, careful and well timed. So there we go. So yeah, that's Dragon Ball FighterZ update. Anger, what do you think of the update?
I think it's great. It was really fun. Everyone got buffed except
yeah, that's good.
Except the Jiren is sad boy can't try something anymore.
Well,
and
they're still very good characters. They just removed the ability to block Dragon Rush, which is fair enough, you know.
No, other command grabs too.
Okay.
So, but it's like it was just a broken move in my opinion, to be honest. They just made him more fair, and he can do TOD more super easily now. Not super easily, but more easy than it could before, which is fun. And Zamasu, he's a whole new, not a whole new character, but he's just more fun.
He has a lot of mix-up options, and he became very interesting now. Very interesting.
He was bland before, but now, nah, he's not. Now he's worthy of his name to praise God.
Oh yeah, I mean, he should have been a good character from the beginning anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So I like the update. I like it so much, in fact, that I want to play the game more often, as you probably notice.
Yeah,
so,
we have played like.
I mean, the game is still annoying in some respects. You know, the super dash can be very random and stuff like that, the netcode, but it adds so much to the game now that it gives me more options, and I like having more options in fighting games that I can think. You know, I can change my way of playing as I play, and I like that a lot. So yeah, it's so good, and thanks to Axis and Namco Bandai for implementing this update, because you know, after releasing the last DLC character, they probably didn't. I thought they were not going to give a damn about updating the game, but they did. It's all for the best. Of course, they have to fix a couple of bugs because some are game breaking, unfortunately. So yeah, it's all good.
Yes.
And I think Un, you're going to like. I think you're going to like it.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Definitely gonna try it out.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna jump in there.
You're gonna notice it later when you're feeling sad.
When I'm feeling sad.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Guest character in fighting games. So it's been a trend coming. Well, not coming, but it's been a trend for a while actually. I think, and don't quote me on this once again, I think the first game to introduce a guest character from another franchise was Soul Calibur 2.
Yep. I'm pretty sure about that too.
It might have been some early game before that I'm not aware of, or I can't remember.
Yeah. Let's say a big franchise that had a guest character, I guess.
I remember.
Yeah, like, as a playable character, I would say so as well, because I think they have done like other, like throwbacks to other games and different games, but like as an actual playable character.
Yeah.
Yeah, as an actual playable one. Yeah.
Yep. Because they had Yoda, you said, right? Fox?
Well, I think if I remember,
Depends on
I
what version
think,
you're playing.
yeah, I think Yoda was available on the PS2 version of the game.
Yeah.
Spawn was available on the Xbox,
Oh yeah, I remember
Yep.
Spawn.
and Link in the
GameCube.
GameCube version. I remember because I used to have the GameCube version because I was really looking forward to play Link in Soul Calibur. And there was a good version of the game. I mean, you could play Link in Soul Calibur. I mean, come on.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
And you have the Zelda music reorchestrate in the game, and that was awesome.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, the music was there. It was awesome, really. That's why
Yo.
I went for the GameCube version of the game. So, what other guest character in fighting games do you like or you don't like?
I like. Have you guys played Mortal Kombat 9?
I personally didn't.
I skipped
Played it.
9. I played 10. Wait, no, I think I have 9.
But
Just,
you
I
didn't
don't know. I played one of them. I don't remember which one I played.
Because I know on the Mortal Kombat 9 on PlayStation, you got the Kratos, who's a PlayStation exclusive. Was on like a playable character. I was super hyped about it. I didn't know when I bought it. I was like, oh shit, Kratos in this? Oh hell yeah! I was really into God of War then, and it was just
Yeah,
so hyped to just see it and just all his moves through the games. It was just really fun. It was really fun.
Actually, Kratos
Mhm.
was also available in Soul Calibur on PSP. There was a version on PSP with Kratos as a guest.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I used to have
that's
the
weird.
game, and Kratos was there.
Huh. Something I
It
probably should have known
was
about.
I can't remember the name of the game. It was a Soul Calibur for the PSP. I
PSP.
think it was. Oh, I really can't remember exactly the name of the
Was
game.
it PSP Vita?
No, PSP. No, PSP and Vita are two different consoles.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get to any of the games for the
Oh,
PS Vita, but I did play a lot of the catalog of PSP. So that's weird that the Soul Calibur passed me by.
PSP game are available on Vita.
But via Vita, not on PSP.
Yeah, no, Vita are not available on PSP. I don't know if this game is available actually on Vita. I mean, if you can download the game and play it on your Vita, I'm not sure about that. But I remember Kratos was the guest character of this game.
Nice.
Interesting. Pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So like Anger said earlier that he bought the game for that character. So DLC characters have always been the selling point of a lot of games that people don't even want to try out or have never tried.
True.
It's a very good thing. It sells. It's happened more often recently than ever. The character I'm looking up right now, Samurai Showdown has a Baiken, a Guilty
Yep.
Gear X2.
Yeah, I also hear that, which is apparently not that too many people do, or companies, but apparently SNK did a whole a new theme song just for Baiken, as she was the DLC, and not
Whoa.
many games does that. Like they should do remix and stuff, or is the old song original song, but not the whole new one.
Yeah, that's probably what I like about this the most is the music coming into it, and like you said, that Link Orchestra remix that I didn't even know about that.
That was
But
awesome.
I seen that a lot in Smash where they remake a classic Super Nintendo song, Nintendo song. They have the King K. Rool remix song. They had a bunch of the songs remade into this newer iteration of it, and it's just like I find that to be amazing because they have some really fire music.
You should YouTube the music from Zelda Soul Calibur 2
Orchestra.
because yeah, it's very good. And yeah, it was a selling point at the time to attract other people to play those games. I mean, for me, it really wasn't until the day they announced a Link in Soul Calibur. So I knew I had to get the GameCube version of the game.
Yeah. So
I knew I had to.
did you have the GameCube at the time, or did it
Yes.
make you buy a GameCube?
No, I had the GameCube at the time, and when they released the game, I had to decide, okay, am I getting it on PS2 or GameCube? And when I saw that Link was in it, I say I have to go for the GameCube version.
Yeah, yeah. I know some people would probably buy a console for that. A little lunchbox. That GameCube was funny. A little lunchbox, little
Yeah,
purple
yeah,
lunchbox.
it was a great console, very powerful as well.
Yeah, it was weird for its time. It's
Yeah.
tiny, very portable. You have the little handle and anything in the
Yeah,
back.
you had the handle. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice, very nice. The only thing I didn't like about it was the controller. It was a bit funny.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's okay.
It was. It
I
was.
didn't have
It
problem.
was. It was great for melee. It still is one of the best controllers for melee. It was weird for everything else.
Yeah.
Especially shooting.
So talking about Baiken in Samurai Shodown, well, actually, I've been playing her yesterday on stream on Samurai Shodown. So she's quite good. She has two big advantage, if you see what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's
And
plus
Very
that.
She's plus on
Very-
that.
Because the opponent is distracted.
double plus on that. Yeah.
Say plus.
And no, she's a good character. I mean, I haven't played long enough for her to say yeah she's a great character or she's not good. She was okay. I mean, I enjoy playing her, so I think it's good. But yeah, she fits Samurai Shodown very well because she's the samurai in Guilty Gear, so perfect for Samurai Shodown.
Yeah. When I first saw her in the trailer, I was like, okay, they have another Samurai Shodown character. Cool. Like, I haven't picked up this game, but like it still looks pretty cool to me. And it's like, I thought she was literally from Samurai Showdown until I saw the X like Guilty Gear or something. Because I'm not well versed in Guilty Gear like that. She was like, "Oh, that's crazy! It's a crossover character. I didn't know that."
Yeah,
But she looks good. She looks very good. She looks like she's at home.
Yeah, she's she's looking like a Samurai Shodown character. You're right, absolutely right. So that's a good guest character in a fighting game.
Yeah, when they blend in so well that you can't even tell that's a good character, then you know that visually it looks like it goes on with the other characters and the combos can probably be the same. I feel like she can
Yeah.
do some combos. Like it seems hard since it's not a really combo game, but it seems
Yeah,
like she
it's
can do some combo.
more
Which
giant hits.
looks
I wouldn't know. I never really used Baiken when I was playing Guilty Gear, so on that point I wouldn't say if she has the same combo.
no, not the same combo at all. My friend used to play here and he used to combos against me and no, that is absolutely not the same. But like a little, where they with the door coming down and then you can do something jump and some
but
attack stuff.
Samurai Shodown is very different from Guilty Gear anyway, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
very different.
it's very very different. But
Yeah,
anyway,
very
it's
very.
more-
Different. I still feel like it can do more combos than the usual, roster, if you want to say so.
well,
yeah, if you want damage, that's the game that gives out damage. It's like literally few hits.
yeah, if you hit
take
and you
chunk
can
off
kill
people's life.
someone. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the beauty of Samurai Shodown.
Yes.
I mean, swords do hurt. That is
Yeah.
real.
Well, talking about more guest character, I mean, there's one game that is probably the king of it. It's Smash Bros, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about that. I was about to say that.
I mean, did you see all the characters in this game?
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
50 characters. God damn, bro.
We have
Wow.
Ryu, we have Ken, we have Terry Bogard, we have
All fighting games.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All fighting games.
All fighting games are there. There's even Bayonetta. I'm forgetting. There's Pokemon, for God's sake.
Yeah, and those are just the
characters.
playable ones. They also have the assist trophies, which are
Yeah.
could have literally been controllable as well, I think. But they just kind of dumbed them down and put them there.
Yeah. It's unbelievable that this game now is relying more on guest character than anything else.
I mean,
As opposed to
it has
the
been-
old. Let's see. Was there any guest characters in the first one? No, there was not.
Well, apart
All
from
Nintendo.
the Pokemon, but Pokemon is a Nintendo license sort of, so we can't really take them as guests.
Wait. To be honest, the game itself is a crossover since it's all about different
Yeah,
games.
it's a crossover of Nintendo
Yeah.
characters, basically.
Nintendo
Yeah.
characters, Nintendo
Yeah.
characters. But then they did it into every other console and genre, so
Yep.
it became something even crazy of a
Yeah,
crossover. But
like Ken and Ryu, Terry Bogard, obviously they're coming from Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, Tekken.
Yes.
yeah,
I'm just waiting for Goku to come in.
I'm surprised
the
Goku.
Goku meme might never come.
I'm surprised Goku is not there. I'm surprised
Uh,
is not there. Yeah.
No,
we
they
got
don't
a
want the
hero.
anime stuff.
We got a giant quest hero. That's basically Goku right there. That's as close as we get to Goku, I think.
No.
Yeah, the
I
same
just-
guy that made Dragon Ball Z made these characters for Dragon Quest Heroes.
Dragon
Yeah,
Quest.
no.
Yes. Yeah. Toriyama did the character design for the Dragon Quest games. That's right.
Yeah,
And this is as close
I
as
know.
we'll get to Drift to Goku. I'm calling it.
Let's bribe.
I mean, if you want Dragon Ball, go on Goku. Go to Smash Flash. No, it's a good game as well. Smash Flash. It's free.
I'm just gonna play 3 Gokus on Dragon Ball FighterZ.
The real Goku.
all 18 of them. How many Gokus are there now?
And how many Gokus? One.
I mean,
I don't know idea.
if we talk
Three,
about the fusions too, since it's a part
five.
of Goku,
There's not 5
it's like-
Gokus?
it's more than 5 if you're talking about the
No.
fusions too.
The fusion they don't count.
Okay.
Not counting
Base
the fusion.
Goku,
Super Saiyan Goku,
Super
Blue
Saiyan
Goku,
Blue,
UI Goku,
yes,
Four.
GT Goku.
or GT Goku
Yes.
5
yeah.
Goku.
Oh,
Bardock
Goku Black.
And Goku Black. Goku Black.
Goku
6.
Black.
Six.
Zamasu account.
No, Zamasu doesn't count as a fusion.
No, yeah, it's a fusion.
Oh my
It's
god.
all-
Six
It's all the
Goku.
same.
Hey yo, hey, we can play Goku versus Goku. 3 different characters. All the...
Hey, you want
You
to
know what's
play Goku?
funny? You know what's funny is that they asked them this question when they were making the game. They're like, "Are you gonna have a bunch of the same characters come into this game, like they would in other games of Dragon Ball?" Dragon Ball has always been famous for doing this. That
Oh,
they
yeah.
add like a billion characters, and most of them are the same characters, different versions.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that's when
And
the thing is, we have 6 Gokus, but they all play different.
Yes, they play different, but they have some moves shared around like the
Yeah, obviously
2M.
because it's still Goku after all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
still the same person. Yeah.
But it's interesting of the variation of move.
Yep.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
each of them. It's quite good. Well, actually, Dragon Ball FighterZ is one of the games that doesn't have a guest character. Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I wouldn't see any other
I would love to
franchise.
see Naruto.
I mean, it's just
Naruto in
technically
Dragon
since he's
Ball?
not canon. Naruto would be tight. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But
I don't know.
this
I
is a
like
Dragon Ball franchise,
I
it's
like
just
Dragon
gonna
Ball
be
to be Dragon Ball only. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm probably the only one, but I like Dragon Ball just to be Dragon Ball.
All right, I forgot Jump Force is a thing. For fuck's sake.
Well, Jump Force,
Yeah, that's true.
Jump Force is a mix and match of franchise, yeah, but from Jump Force. So I don't know
And
if
it's
you
more
can
like-
actually call it a guest character because Jump Force, it's One Piece, Dragon
It's Shonen Jump.
Ball.
It's
who
Shonen
have-
I mean,
Jump.
it would
Shonen.
be the same. It would be the same as Smash Brothers. It would literally be a bunch of the same games from the same company.
yeah,
Different
yeah,
games.
it's like the King of Fighters as well.
Different series.
It's a crossover of the SNK fighting
Characters.
games.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
it is?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
King
it
of
is.
Fighters.
You didn't know that?
Yeah,
I had
Art of
no idea.
Fightings, and
Yeah,
Fatal Fury, and then they created their own character on top of that
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for King of Fighters.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
I learned that
Learn
like
something.
not even that long ago, to be honest. Like probably like a year ago or something like that. It was like I think because of Fox. I mean, I think only because I met Fox and he liked that game a lot, and I looked it up, and so I was like, I did not know that. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. It's a mix of other characters from the same thing, which makes sense because I did play Art of Fighting and I did play the other games as well.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
it's
I think
interesting,
I seen this character here and I seen that character there.
Yeah. I just wish that like Jump Force is like a dream, but they wanted to torture you by doing your dream but with a twist. And it was a fucking bad game.
I didn't play the latest Jump Force, but
You don't
the
have
one
to.
I have
You don't,
is
yeah, you shouldn't. Don't touch it.
the one I have is J Star Victory versus Plus, the one they released before. I have it on
Yeah.
Vita, and it's actually
Oh, yeah.
good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's very good, but it's decent.
Who did you play?
Yeah.
I texted that.
Goku.
There was Goku, and there was one character of Senseiya, which I like, obviously. That were the two characters I was playing. I will have to stream it at some point because it's been such a long time. The game is available on PS3, Vita, and PS4, I think.
Yeah, I have a PS4.
PS4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I had no
have a
idea.
PS4.
I think. I'm not sure on that, but if Un say yes, that must be available.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it for PS4, but it came out for PS3. I got it for the PSN. That's anything.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the weird thing about that is that that game well, again, all the characters come in, whatever. It's a 3D arena fighter, you would call it.
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird mix of, if you're winning, you have a super that you can use to kill your opponent. So if you're winning,
up a meter.
then you're super winning. But if you're losing, oh, you're super losing. Like, so it was like, instead of like, it's backwards. You know how you get beat up and someone gives you like a comeback mechanic that the meter builds up, and you get like, and Street Fighter, you get like an ultra or something like that. You get an ultra that builds up. In this game, you fight for meter, and like, I guess if you're doing good, you'll build that meter faster, and eventually you'll overcome the other opponent. So then, once you get like a kill or something, you have like an extra meter to do your super moves now. So now, not only did you kill the opponent, now you have a chance to kill another opponent. And it's like, what? If you're winning in this game, you're super winning, and if you're losing, you're getting bashed hard, and it's a hard comeback. It's a hard comeback.
Yeah, it can be difficult, especially the more you go in the game. There's different type of enemies that can make it more difficult to build up the meter that you need.
I know that you can zone really hard in the game. So if you hate zoners, you're gonna hate the game for sure. Because it's a really zoning game, for real. And if you get the pressure on, like, just attacking, you can continue like forever, since I think you can, even though they have like in Naruto where you not vanish and substitution or whatever, even if it has that, you can just take it away and still put on with the pressure. Because once you get the pressure on, you're not going away. You're not going away for sure.
Oh well, another game with a lot of guest character is Tekken now.
Yeah. Tekken,
Tekken
as a
Final Fantasy.
A bunch of characters.
The guy from Dead Alive, was it that Walking Dead? What's his name?
No, what was his name now? Just because it was something with zombies. What was it?
Wait, was that Mortal Kombat? Oh, Mortal Kombat. My bad. Sorry.
Mortal Kombat has a lot of guest character. We got the Terminator. Predator, RoboCop, Rambo.
There's a lot.
Rambo. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
I think, I mean, as long those characters are well integrated into the game with good gameplay and good move lists, then I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But if it's just a cheap marketing trap, where it doesn't play well and it's just bad.
He's just there for the name wise.
Yeah, but usually when they implement a character from another franchise, they tend to do it well because obviously they've been paid for it.
Yeah.
So
and
you tend to do it pretty well.
Yeah, so you're right. It's been done really well. I've wanted to ask this, but I don't think I can find anything. We talked about good crossover characters. Is there a bad one? Have you guys ever heard of a bad crossover character? Can you guys think one on top of your head?
Okay, Tekken 7. Akuma, like, he was he's a good character, like, but in terms of fairness, like, balance, he was broken.
He broke the game. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's literally at that time, or still, he was no, he's not the only one, but like he was the only one that could do a 2D. Which shouts Uzi. I think he doesn't have to use too much walls. Like all of the other characters needs to do 2D. Like
he could do it from corner to corner. I think I've seen him do corner to corner.
Yes, he doesn't need walls. Like, what is the only character can do that? Or no, I think it's one more character, but except that he's the only in a like 1v1. Like there shouldn't really be a 2D if it's a 1v1. He was the only one. Like that was mad crazy.
So let's say Akuma in Tekken 7 was overpowered basically and break the game a little bit.
Yeah, he did broke the mold of the game. I mean, he had fireballs. He had a crazy mix-ups. He had most of his things from Street Fighter coming into this game, and it's like Tekken characters couldn't really deal with a lot of that until they made some moves that would kind of avoid the fireball and kind of like to play around it. But he can still TOD you, which was like huge, and like they nerfed him, and he was still strong.
He's still strong.
I remember that. He's still strong. He's still very, very strong. I mean, but that's his gameplay though. That's the Kuma. Kuma's always been very strong. If anything, they should have probably just like nerfed more of his health. More glass cannon-y like. Because if he can TOD you, he should be able to get TOD'd as well. That's just my model.
The thing is, like it's not really a game that's supposed to do TOD. Like it's become more combo, more of a combo game. The more the last
more combo
decade. Yeah, more combo heavy. The more the game has gone. Yeah. But the thing is, what was it? Like the people that play Tekken didn't really know he was overpowered until Pakistan started showing up. Like when they came out to the map and was like, we're here to stay, and showed the pro players, like, how Koreans always the best, right?
Yeah.
Pakistan fucking crushed them. They actually crushed them. They used and showed how OP Akuma was. Like nobody knew until Pakistan came to the map and just showed how strong Akuma was, and then people was like, yeah, time to nerf him. Everyone screamed nerf after they showed him. Like, damn.
Hey, you know what we forgot to mention? Crossover character. Battle for the Grid.
All the Rangers.
Well, not the Rangers. Chun-Li and Ryu.
Chun-Li and Ryu. Oh my god, yeah, the biggest.
Yeah, we forgot about that. So
Fortnite crossover.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Fortnite is not fighting games. Fortnite is not a fighting game.
It happened.
It did
it's
happen.
A fighting game now.
Hey, that could be a good 3D fighting games. If you use Fortnite engine to make a fighting game, that could be fun.
I mean, they already copied Among Us, so.
Yeah, that was weird. That is very weird.
They're gonna copy a fighting game for sure. They will eventually.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fight by using a pickaxe, that
could be a weapon. That could be a weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's move on to the next topic, guys. And that's the movie adaptation from video game. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I know.
I know. It has to be done.
It has to be done. So the thing is, usually, and most of the time, movie adaptation of video games, they are bad. And they often miss the mark because they don't understand the subject material.
Dragon Ball Evolution?
Yes, like Dragon Ball. Well, Dragon Ball is not a video game, technically. It's the adaptation of a manga and anime, so...
Yeah, but it is a video game now.
Talk about how
big
it's
one now.
Trash.
It was also then, but
it doesn't just...
Let's start with what do you think is the best adaptation, and okay, actually no. Let's start with the worst adaptation of a video game.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm throwing that out there. I've seen that movie. At least I know that movie's horrible, and it's Super Mario is one of the biggest games that people know of.
Yes.
I watched it with my friends, and bruh, it's like, is this from the game or just a whole new movie?
It's the dark version of Super Mario Bros.
To be honest, they went by the lore of the actual story. Like if you read the manual of the game, it has an actual story, and they kind of went with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, they flipped it to make it, more modern, make it in the time zone to match. I don't know, blah blah blah, and that is like a new world that they had to go into because they're in the Mushroom Kingdom. They're not in this world anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were making everybody into Goombas and Yoshis, and they look horrible. And Oh my god.
Yeah, Mario Bros was pretty bad. Um, another movie adaptation which was bad.
Mortal
I want
Kombat.
to say Street Fighter, but Street Fighter was so cheesy and bad that it made me laugh.
It
I
did.
mean,
I like this cheesy dumb humor.
I mean, I don't hate the movie. It's not a good movie for sure, but
It's not
it gives
great,
you a
yeah.
giggle, you know, because of how cheesy it is.
Yeah.
true.
So
Uh,
yeah, I guess
the
Street Fighter, but it's not that bad because it makes you cringe and laugh because it's like, oh my god, you know.
There's two facts that I remembered about it. One was I think I heard that the was it John Claude Van Damme? He was a Guile, right? He was right. He was Guile.
Yeah, it was Guile. Yeah.
Okay, so behind the scenes, he was all like coked out when he would go in to shoot the
Yes.
movies. So
Yeah.
in the movie, it's hard to get him to do anything because he's always coked the hell out, and he had like very few scenes of him because of this.
Yeah, I
And I was just
remember the
laughing.
story.
I just remember watching it again, going, okay, where is he coked out at? I want to see. I want to see where. And you kind of see it in some
Drink
areas, like
every time
yeah.
you see him cocked out. You'll be drunk by the
And
end of the movie.
And then my
Everywhere.
favorite scene in the movie was I think when what's his name, Sangif, I don't know, Honda, I don't remember who we were watching. I think like the Balrog. I think they were watching a video or like a camera of footage, like a cam, right? And somebody released a truck that's coming right towards them. So the camera's catching the truck coming towards them, and it's coming like literally towards them. And this guy's like, "Quick, turn off the camera!" It's just like this is the stupidest thing ever, but like it's so Sangif would say, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the movie is dumb, but
It's dumb
it's
by
a
all means.
fun giggle basically.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just fun.
It's dumb fun. That's the
Oh,
way
you know what is one of the worst as well? It's
Mhm.
less known is the Chun-Li movie.
Oh, never heard of it.
Chun-Li.
Oh wait, no. The Legend of Chun-Li?
Is it
Something
called
like
The
that?
Legend of Chun-Li? I don't know if it's called The Legend of Chun-Li. It's with the actress that used to play in Smallville. That's all I remember.
Oh, you mean
Oh.
the one he was in love with? You know, Clark Kent, that girl,
Yeah,
or
okay.
the blonde one?
Yes, that one, the girl,
Okay,
the
Chris-
girl that used to play
Bro.
Clark Kent's girlfriend.
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So I remember this movie. I didn't watch it, but because I didn't watch it. But it's the name of the movie is The Legend of Chun-Li, Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. And yeah, it's the
2009,
girl from
something like that. No?
Smallville. 2009, yes, 2009.
Okay, that's the one. That movie, I never watched it, but apparently people say it's bad. So I'm going to.
3.7 out of 10. Not looking, not looking great.
And then there are other movies like there's a Dead or Alive movie, and
Yeah,
also
I've watched it.
and then
I
a
have
King of
watched it.
Fighter movies, and they're apparently very bad.
I mean-
They've been released on DVD, straight to DVD.
Yeah,
Not
I've
good.
watched it. The Dead or Alive. I liked it at first, but
Okay, the
I don't
question
know why.
is,
I
is
don't
there
know why I
boobs
liked it.
in the movie?
No, there's almost nothing of that. To be
See?
honest, it's
See, they missed
like
the
it-
mark.
Oh,
yeah, it missed the mark
missed the
totally.
mark.
Like it's
Yeah.
nothing of the. I was like, this is not the same game, isn't it? This is not the game. I was still enjoying it because I don't know. I was watching something. It has some dumbass fight. It was like, okay, they're jumping, they're flying. I don't know what they do, but this is dumb, and I like it. So, but the game
I would
itself
say
is just, it's not really the game. Yeah,
a guilty player, I would say, a guilty pleasure, I would say, would be the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Yes, I agree.
Bad movie. I enjoyed every bit of it.
I enjoyed the movie. I went to see it at the cinema. Well, like Street Fighter 2. Sorry, Street Fighter 2. Like Street Fighter, I went to see it. But Mortal Kombat was more faithful to the franchise.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Though cheesy, though weird, that like, animatronic, what's his name? Goron?
Yes.
And then some
Goro,
scenes in it.
Goro.
Yeah, some scenes he was animated, sometimes he wasn't. It was kind of weird.
What?
I liked the
real?
movie.
Yeah,
and
they
the
had a
music
robot
was
of
good
him.
as well.
Yeah, the music was fire. The music is still fire.
Yeah.
Like some scenes that Goro was animated, like CGI or something. It looked funny as hell, like weird. And then because he's like actually like a robot, like I had a robot of him, and also look weird, but he couldn't move much. He's a robot, so the scenes where you had to do something good, they had him animated, and it's just like worse. 'Cause, like you couldn't tell what's what, and it's like just we can't tell what's what. That's what the problem was. You could easily tell what's what, and it just looked weird.
Yeah, yeah.
But overall, I did enjoy the movie, even though I know it's not great.
Yeah, yeah. It's but I enjoyed the movie. Apparently, the second or third movie is one of the worst.
Oh yeah, they
It's
confused the hell out of people.
it's Mortal Kombat Armageddon or something like that. I don't know exactly the name.
I think you're right. I think
And
you're
it's
right.
bad. Like people say, it's just awful. And I saw a couple
Did-
of preview of it. It's like, oh my god, that looks bad.
Well, they confused the hell out of people because of like just dumb decisions that they did. Okay,
Yeah.
so for Sonya, the actor who plays Sonya plays a different character in the next one. She's still in it. She's just not the same character. So when you see her on screen, you're like, Sonya, what is she doing with the? I thought like that's Jade or something like that. Like, and I'm like, what? Wasn't that Sonya? We just saw her in the last movie. That's Sonya, and they're like, no, it's not Sonya. I don't know what happened to Sonya, but like that's not her. And it's just like when she's in the scene talking to other people about certain stuff, you just lost the story. Going, the fuck just happened? Like the fuck just happened?
What do you think of the Resident Evil movies?
They're kind of hit or miss. Some were good, some were
The latest, they are very cheesy. Like
yeah,
it's
gone
cheese
very
on toast. The latest.
Cheese on toast.
The first one was somehow
was decent. It was decent.
Yeah, but then everything after that is just like whoa. But they're still enjoyable enough, you know, for like a weekend watch just for a laugh.
Wait, did you guys just say it was Resident Evil, right?
Yes, Resident Evil.
Yeah, I know it has a lot of movies. I know my how to say, not my my aunts and they think it was a good movie. Actually, they actually like the Resident Evil movies.
The first one, yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know all about them because I haven't watched it. And I guess I played a little, but I don't know much.
Yeah. What,
I watched.
You never play Resident Evil?
Yes, another game I haven't played.
Oh my god! So we got Zelda and Resident Evil. Okay, what's going to be next? Final
Is he even a
Fantasy?
gamer? I can't consider him a gamer at this point.
At this point, yeah.
I'm pro gamer. What you guys talking about?
I mean, all you do is play Dragon Ball, so it's like, oh.
I know. This is odd.
Can you consider that a game? That's a game because like it's an anime.
Oh my god.
There's a movie that I actually enjoyed. Is Silent Hill, the 2000
Really?
the 2006 movie, the 2006 movie, and this movie has Sean Bean in it. Believe it or not.
Sean B. Who's Sean B?
Sean Bean. You don't know Sean Bean?
Let me search his name. Yes, Sean.
Oh my god, he was playing Game of Thrones.
I didn't watch
that either.
Okay, it's the 2006 movie. No, not like that. Not like that. Him.
Oh shit! I got a lot of knives. What the fuck? Ah, Sean Bean. Okay. I saw Sean Bean. Like.
Well, this is also a Sean.
Like a bean.
No, this is also a Sean. This is also a Sean. Sean Bean.
Yeah, I see from your stream.
So, Silent Hill 2006. It was actually decent. It was a decent movie.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, okay.
It was very faithful to the game actually, and there is Pyramid Head in the movie. Sorry.
Oh, the Pyramid Head guy's in it. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did they have a doggy ending as well? The doggy was in there as well.
Oh, I can't remember that. I haven't seen the movie in a very long time, but you should give it a try. I think you should give it a try.
Sounds interesting.
You have it on your movie night or whatever you have.
But we can watch movies whenever. On my Discord, people have been putting on Discord movies like whenever.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2006. You should try.
Well, do you need to have played the game before?
Well, I think Un has played the game before.
Yeah, I played Silent Hill before.
Here we go.
I haven't played the game at all.
Of course.
The foggiest game ever. 64. Thank you.
Well, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
It's a feature.
I mean, it's a feature. It's a feature. Yeah, it's a feature. It worked out because the game is supposed to be harder, so it worked. It worked out. I'll give him that.
We've been talking about game into movies. What about movies into games?
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay.
Can we talk about
okay.
Jackie-chan? Hey, there's a Jackie-chan game. No, it's not Jackie-chan game, but I don't know what it's called. King of Iron. No, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
King
The
of
Jackie
Iron.
Chan one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
You know what I'm talking about, right?
it's supposed to be a bad but good fighting game in a way, like a
It
bad
is.
good fighting game.
Yeah, it is. It like the moves they do is just so stupid. But it looks so fun. It looks so. I saw a YouTuber who's called James Croft play the game as he made
So that one
tournaments of
tournament,
that.
that one
Yeah,
tournament they
and
did, yeah.
yeah, it would look so much fun. It looks so goddamn dumb, but so fun. It was like, what
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
It,
It just
did look
made me
it,
want to
it
play
looked
it.
awkward. I think like Jackie Chan has the only one that has like something special about him that nobody else has in the game. Only Jackie Chan has this thing where he can't be OTG'd or something, or he can't be a chip lock. Something about him,
Yeah, or
specifically
something.
Jackie Chan,
Yeah,
that he can
yeah,
never be done something to him because he is Jackie Chan in the game.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was weird. He got privileges.
Yeah,
had
of
privileges.
course. I mean, Jackie Chan is Jackie Chan, bro. He's a legend. Let's not
Yeah.
forget that.
But wasn't
I
there
mean-
like 3 different types of Chans in them, like the Drunken Master one and some other one?
Yep, Drunken Master and then the Master Fighter. I don't know. There's so many.
Yeah, there were so many.
I mean, back in the Super Nintendo era, there were a lot of movie adaptation in video games, and they were mostly bad,
Trash.
like properly bad.
The Terminator.
Actually, the good one were probably the Star Wars game. Into
They had a couple of
into
good
Yes.
Star Wars ones, yeah.
They
There
were
was like
actually
so
good.
many of them
Yeah, they were actually
that,
good.
that one of
Like
them
so-
had to be good.
Yeah, some of them were just
Yeah.
dreadful. Like
I mean, there was
Uh,
some really fun Star Wars. I know I played with my cousins. It was just so much fun.
mhm. But there's
was
so
so much
many
fun.
to name that it will take a whole podcast to do it. So I'm not going
Yeah,
to
they did.
I'm not
Oh,
going to
no.
bother,
I
to
was
be
gonna-
honest. But
I was gonna
the Super
announce all
Nintendo
of
had
them.
a lot of movies adaptation, and they were not good. Most of them were not good. There were some exception, obviously, but
Yeah.
most of them, I would steer away from movies adaptation on console. It's not
Yeah.
good. Not good.
Well, not nowadays. Nowadays, I feel like it can actually be possible, but back then, nah.
Back then, it was just a cash grab almost.
Yep, it was almost. It was but just cash grab, bro. It's just here's a name, bam, put it on a sticker.
Oh,
and,
I remember Back to the
program-
Future was awful.
yeah.
Most of the time, it was a tie-in to the movie. So it's like the movie's coming out next month. Oh, we need a game now. So get the game done now.
Done in 6 months.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like they weren't like they were really rushed. They were
To be
they
fair,
weren't told about.
GoldenEye was excellent.
Yeah, people said it was.
Oh,
really
it was.
GoldenEye was
Oh,
great.
yeah, that was great. It's still very good. It's the speedrun community. I've seen a lot of speedrunners for that game.
Yeah.
It's still a very good game. It's still a very good game.
Yeah.
The newer 007s maybe fell off a little bit,
Yeah,
they
it
tried something
did.
different.
It did fell off. Yeah.
but the old classic one, the 64 one, maybe a couple after, they were all done very well. I mean,
Well,
they found brought-
except from Superman 64.
Yeah.
That's a good example.
Has there been any
Ugh.
good Superman like games at all?
it has
If you think about
not a single one, not a single Superman good
All
game.
bad. All trash.
All
Yeah.
bad.
I know there is Batman, and I like the Batman games. It's like really
bad.
fun.
They got Batman beat 'em ups that are good. I like those.
Yeah, there was some good Batman. One I'm very fond of is the first Batman release on the NES, which was a platformer beats them all. The first
Okay.
Batman on NES was very good. I really enjoyed it. It has good music
Yeah.
as well.
I think I played it. I played the SNES more than NES, but
This one was on NES, but it was very good. I really enjoyed it.
Yo,
I might try
does
it out.
does Michael Jackson being a game count?
Moonwalker.
I think it's
Moonwalker,
called like
yeah.
that. Yes.
Well, the
I mean,
thing is,
Moonwalker was a movie, wasn't it?
yeah, Moonwalker was a
Technically-
movie. The thing is, there was two versions of this game: the arcade version and the Sega Genesis version, or Mega Drive in the
I have no
everywhere
idea.
else. And the arcade version was much better than the Genesis, unfortunately.
How so?
It was a completely different game, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But the arcade was much better, like much better.
Yeah,
Damn.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah,
A
Yeah.
movie that I really enjoy, like it's one of my favorite movies, like of all time. This is one of my favorite movies. It's a Fight Club. But the game itself was horrendous. I mean, it's about fighting, right? And like
It's
you
Fight
have this
Club. Do you mean with
yes,
Tom Cruise?
no, Brad Pitt.
no,
Brad Pitt. Oh, fuck. I think I took the wrong name. Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Fight Club
Okay.
is a great movie. You know what? I didn't know it was a game.
I had no idea
Yeah,
either.
they have a game. It's a fighting game. So you know, of course, I know about this.
Ah.
It's a fighting game. It's also very very bad fighting game. This
Well,
basically they had,
That's all there is to say.
they had a mechanic where you would X-ray and break bones and stuff like that. But you know, kind of like Mortal Kombat would do it, right? Do fancy stuff, and then you see them like break their bones or something like that. It had no effect to the actual gameplay of them swinging, punching, or whatever. But everything was clunky. It just felt weird. Like they're supposed to take damage, and I don't know what, but they just look odd. Like when after they were done, they was not like no game over screens on Street Fighter. No, it just looked weird sometimes, and like the textures weren't right all the time. I don't know. It was just a weird mess. The fighting was not great or responsive in any form or way. That's what made it really, really bad. The fighting. You know, you're a fighting game and your fighting is not great.
Yeah, that's not a
yeah,
good start, is
yeah.
it?
yeah, it's not a good start.
The only thing it's supposed to do, like it has its name like fight game, and just not be able to fight. Like, okay, okay, what kind of game is it then?
Yeah, you have a fighting game, a fighting movie, and you have like a dating sim or something.
Oh god.
Just,
Oh my
no.
You know what was good adaptation? The Disney movies on Super Nintendo, they were quite good.
They were amazing.
Because
definitely.
Capcom were making them.
But it was short ones, right?
I mean, I like the Simba one. I like the Aladdin's one. Both on
Aladdin's.
Mega Drive and
Yeah.
Super Nintendo.
Well, actually, the Aladdin on Mega Drive was not made by Capcom. It was made by Virgin, I believe.
There were two
Virgin?
different
It was
companies.
two
And they were
different,
two different games.
But they were usually quite good game, the Disney movies adaptation for Super Nintendo and Mega Drive. So yeah.
Yeah, they were very good. Yeah, they were very good.
Because a good company were behind it, doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
So yeah.
Oh, also because maybe there was no moving tie into it. Like they were like shows. They were like
True.
old movies. They were not like hurry up, do this quick now. These movies have been long for a long time. They're classics.
Aladdin and like Hercules and the other movie, they were on at the same time period, you know, in the mid 90s.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were releasing
wow.
the game. Well, the game was probably released at the same time or maybe a year
A
after.
little later.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little later,
Yeah.
just because they were a good company making the game behind. So
I
yeah.
mean, but the times were different. You know, the games were not probably as hectic as they are now. I guess as much added content as it is now.
Mhm.
Simple platformers, easy to make.
Yeah, they were simple
good.
platformers. Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, it was super like it's a decent but like it's a boring game in my opinion.
I don't think they were boring. They were good for the time. They were good
Yeah,
for
they
the
had
time.
good music. They played well. The mechanics on them were well.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't
I mean,
copy,
it was-
Mario, and
but-
they were their own things.
Yeah, but it was still pretty easy, like going just to the one side and just doing easy stuff. I don't know.
I mean, don't
I
take
know.
Angry's word for it. He's never even played Zelda.
What do you know? You play Ratchet and Clank and you think it's a platform.
Yo, that's a good game though. It's a good game. It's a good explosion. Yo.
They were
just
good
because
games.
of
Now
the
they're
good
only
trash.
okay. Now they're only little kid games.
Oh god.
What do you mean just okay games? Nah, right, it was fucking
No,
good.
the first three are the best. Anything after that, it's just little kid Ratchet games.
What do you mean after that?
Here,
Just
here,
after that.
Un.
They play well, but they're meant for little kids, and it makes sense that you like them.
Oh, yo, don't go there, bro. That's not appropriate.
Yo, let's change
Oh,
subject.
okay, then next subject. Next subject.
Our last subject, probably going to be a quick one, but a good one. What are you currently playing?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The
I
personal
can
question.
hear
Uh,
the wind.
Where?
Who's going first?
Okay,
Going
I'm
first.
gonna
Open
say
the window,
then.
that's why.
Okay. The window's open. I talk about my game then. So I recently, not recently, but I really like this one guy that's called Isaac. You know which I'm talking about, right?
The Bending of Isaac.
The
Yeah,
Binding
the
of
Binding
Isaac.
of
Binding,
You've already
sorry,
Isaac.
of
found this
Isaac.
game?
Bending.
This is a whole
Bend
game that's
over.
really amazing.
Yeah, it's a
Which
fun
version
game.
of the game are you playing though?
Afterbirth Plus. I don't.
Okay.
I want to play
It's a
the
new one, right?
Repentance. No, the Repentance is the new one.
Okay, okay.
I want to play the new one, but it hasn't come to PlayStation yet. And I played
Weird.
a little on the PC, but not myself. I play with my friends, and I really want to play it on PC, but I just feel like when you're tired, you're just coming home from work. It's just easier to put on your PlayStation and just play, So that's
Yeah.
what I'm playing on my PlayStation 4 at the moment. And I hope the Repentance update comes to PlayStation soon, because it looks like fucking crazy. It looks like fun as fuck. Like the things you can
The game is
do.
amazing. I love that game.
It's the pee
Yeah.
pee poo poo game.
That's what you would call it, yeah.
Exactly.
I called it once. I said it many times, but still. Oh my god, people.
There's a lot of anuses in that game.
There's a lot of
I mean,
references.
yes, and
A lot
yes,
of bulldogs.
a lot
Okay.
of buttholes, a lot of.
It's actually a very good roguelite. It's actually a very
It's
good
a
one.
very good roguelike, yeah. Very good roguelike. A lot of games
it's a
copy
real lot
it.
of fun.
Okay, that's what you're playing then. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's one of the most fun game I have played in a long while. That is not, a fight game.
Yes,
Yeah.
for change.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go next. Well, I've been playing Samurai Shodown, but I'm not going to count it as I'm actually playing it right now because it was just yesterday on stream. What I've been playing, however, is a game called Agelos.
Okay.
So Agelos is it's a game available on PC and Switch and also PlayStation 4, I believe. It's a 2D old school Metroidvania.
Metroidvania.
Which is very similar to Zelda 2, the Adventure of Link. If you're trying to spell it, is Aggelos.
I found it. I've seen this game before. I don't know.
Personally, I love Zelda 2. I know a lot of people are not very keen of it, but I really like it. And this game is like Zelda 2, and it's great. I'm having a blast playing it at the moment. I'm not a big fan of Metroidvania, but this one, for me, it's the right notes basically.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's an RPG like Zelda. You level up. You're gaining power to unlock different dungeons in the games that you can go through. It's great. It's great. You got the same type of villages that you have in Zelda 2.
Yeah, looks very Zelda 2-ish.
It's the power that you unlock. You can have access to other areas because you can jump higher and do stuff like that. I mean, it's a great game, and I like the aesthetic of it. It's 16 bits and aesthetic. It has good music as well. If you like Metroidvania, Zelda 2 type of game, it's a good game. Very good game. I recommend it.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Right.
So for starters, before anything, fuck anybody who hates on this Link to Zelda 2. I love that game.
Zelda 2 is great.
I hate the game.
You never played it before in your life, so you don't count. and you like Ratchet, so you don't count.
Hey yo, don't say that. And you know that it's a good game.
Yo.
Don't just
Ratchet
say that.
1 to 3 is good, and Ratchet new ones are not the greatest, but they are good.
I mean, the fourth one wasn't fun. The fifth one wasn't really that fun either. But the
Oh,
3-1 Tools of Destruction was a
it's not
good
looking
one.
great for you. Not looking great
No,
for
I'm
you.
just telling you the games. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm a fan. I'm not a fucking kiss like ass licker or whatever. You know, I won't kiss the fucking asses. I said a game that is good. That's all I had to say. 1-3 good. Then Tools of Destruction was I think it was good, but not the way 1-3 was. And then I liked the Cracking Time. It was really good. I really liked that one.
That one as
And
well.
then what was it?
I didn't like Tracking Time at all.
Wasn't. Yeah, it was
I
kind
think
of between.
I liked it a lot actually. And then what was it? The Alpha one was fucking horrible. I stopped playing Russian Clank after that. Like I was like Russian Clank. Nah, I don't want to know about like those games anymore. It fucking fucked me over with the
Which one?
Alpha
Which
one.
one?
Alpha one. Russian
Oh.
Clank Alpha one. It's the worst fucking game I ever played. Fucking god. It made me like not want to play any other Russian Clank ever again. Until the new one, you know, for PS5. It
Oh,
actually was
of
like
course,
good.
of course.
But
It
you
made
got
you
it on
stop playing
PS5.
all of them, but yeah, but you got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to play Nexus now because it was because it apparently was a good game, but I don't know about
Are they
it.
not going to release a DLC for the one in PS5?
Why should they? It's not a game that you should release a DLC for. Then
Well,
no.
usually
No.
they release DLCs for Ratchet and Clank, no?
What?
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
in what game?
I don't know which one
John.
exactly, but I believe they released some, no?
No, they have never done it. Or if you're talking about the Nexus or Alpha One, then I don't know, cause I hate the Alpha One and just stopped caring about the Ratchet Clank overall after that. I played the
Okay.
remastered one, cause it was, you know, the remaster was oh, playing the old game again. Yeah, let's try it. It's not as good. It's not as good.
I was disappointed. I was disappointed.
Yeah, like it was a
It's like,
good, you know, for
I,
being a game, you know, good for being a game, but not good enough for being a Russian Clank game, if you want to say so. That story
Yep.
was trash, and I don't know what to say. It was a disappointment for me.
Is
But,
it a Ratchet and Clank discussion here? Because I'm bored.
Hey, yo, it's a good one, okay?
you only proved my point that they're good, but they're not good. So
I mean, it's like saying
so-
every
It's
fight game is
soon
good.
time
No.
to tell us which game is playing. Ah.
Yeah, wait, why did we talk
give you
about
one
Ratchet Clank? Oh, right, you guys were talking shit about it. Don't talk shit about it. Okay, let's go. Continue. Only I can talk
Anyways,
shit.
all right. So the game I'm playing currently right now, and I'm gonna be playing the hell out of, is Psychonauts. It's one of my childhood games that I played when I was a kid. Though I played it, I mean, I was probably like around what, middle school, something like that, high school. I don't remember. It's a 3D adventure platformer collectathon. I love me some collectathons and whatnot. So this game is very you collect a lot of stuff like Banjo-Kazooie, like what else? What's a good collectathon? The ukulele, I guess, is the new one. You collect a lot of stuff. You collect everything basically. You want to collect it to move on or to progress, to power up, to upgrade. You want to collect everything in the map basically. It's a collectathon. So this game is a Double Fine with the production games. You know, the people, Tim Schafer, I believe, he made a lot of games like point and clicks. Yeah, the Monkey Island series,
Costume Quest.
Yes.
Grand Fandango, the Full Throttle, a lot of point and clicks. Very story heavy games. Very story heavy games. And this one's no different. It's the heavy on story. It's got memorable characters that you kind of just can't forget about because of the lore and things that happen, and like just talking to them. They're all full of personality. Whether you hate them or love them, you know of them. So it's done well to iterate all the characters in there. And the sequel is going on tomorrow. So I'm replaying this game, waiting for that sequel tomorrow, 5 p.m. You will see me play this into completion.
Psychonauts.
Right now on Twitch, right?
Psychonauts 2, yeah. They did a betweener, a VR game, which I didn't touch because it's a VR game. It's a Rhombus of Ruin. It's basically the events after the first one. It's just like it puts you in a situation where Rasputin's girlfriend is going over. Her dad got captured or something along those lines. It's all I remember about. I don't really know because again, I only saw gameplay for it. I didn't really play it myself. But apparently, you don't need to watch it to play the second game because I'll recap it for you. And it's it's just about a kid, who's a psychic master and stuff. He becomes a psychic master. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do because he has all his powers that he learned from the first one. The first one is the boot camp. It's literally the camp of where he learns all his powers. So I want to see him come into stronger than ever, kicking some butt. He's actually in the mission field this time around. He's not the kid learning his powers. He is the badass going into the missions. So I'm hoping for some good storylines here, bring back some characters, coming back to this crazy world. And I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yo, are you gonna put it on YouTube?
I probably should.
Yeah, then some
playthrough,
people,
the playthrough, perhaps you could put on YouTube the playthrough.
Yes.
Yeah.
So people can watch what you're talking about, and see how you, feel about the game and how you're playing it, and then probably see when you are gonna stream the second game as Psychonauts 2, right?
Yeah. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I mean,
Yes.
Psychonauts is a great game, and it's so good that it's going to be difficult for them to do better or as good as the first one. So
I'm not
really
worried about it.
Finger crossed they can do it. They can actually do it because the first game was released in 2005. 2005 it was released.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a sequel until that Rhombus came out.
Yeah, so the first one is so good that they have a tall order, to get the second one as good as. So finger crossed they can do it.
Yeah, 2005. That's a long time ago, actually.
Yeah, 2005.
Usually, games that haven't been on for a long time, it usually not coming back. But hey, it did, which is a good thing, I guess.
Oh, by the way, if you don't have Psychonaut, it's currently on sale on Steam for like 69 pound. 69 pence or 69 cents if you're in the US.
69. They knew what they were doing.
69 cents. So if you don't have the game, get it now because this is cheap and it's a great game. So
it's a very good game.
69 pounds.
No.
It's like one of the kind of games.
No, it sense. I know it sense, but I know what you were talking about.
It's way too expensive.
That's way too expensive.
Yeah, but I know what you were talking about. 69 a pound something.
69, very nice.
69 pounded. Oh, you're talking about pound 69. Yeah. Got you.
All right. Well, I think we're done. We managed to successfully get through all our topics. Hopefully, it won't be too long this time. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. For this fourth episode of our podcast, which we still don't have a name, by the way, but maybe one day we'll come up with something.
Yes.
Maybe one day, not now, Anger. Maybe one day.
Okay.
All right. Thank you again for being with us, and we'll catch up with you later on. Subscribe, give a like, and leave a comment as well, and let us know what you think. And see you later. Bye now.
Shane.
Take it easy, everybody. Anger sucks.
Of course.
What?